What's going on, DZ team? It's Z here. Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over my helmet setup and why I have it set up the way I have it set up. Now, a lot of you guys have helmets or are interested in getting helmets for your own personal protection. That's awesome. That's great. Love it. Now we're going to talk about my helmet setup and why I have it the way it is, so whenever you go out to buy yours or you're interested into what to get for it, you're not just buying stuff that you see a lot of gun guys use. Everything I have on my helmet, granted I was prior military, is kind of set up into that area without necessarily going into a deep dive of, oh, I'm going to do, you set it up for military tactics, because civilian now, or in the private security section, so I need less stuff than I did when I was in the military. So we're going to jump right into it. Enough rambling. So first, I have the Hardhead Veterans Gen 2 helmet. Now, I went through a lot of research for it, and I decided to pick this one out of Team Wendy or Ops Corps. You can do your own research on it, but this is what I wanted to try out and use. So I went this route. Obviously, it has the M-Lux rail on it. They took away the normal ARC rail, ARC rail. So M-Lux, I got the Hardhead Veterans M-Lock mount for the Ear Pro as well, the adapter. And then I have their counterweight on the back. Now, I wanted to stick with their brand, so I didn't have to mix match anything or jerry rig something for the helmet. So I went through their route. They do obviously rotate on the back. If you wrench them down real tight, these locks, they won't flip backwards. So they are tight enough to where they'll stay on there and they won't move, especially because of the way they have their little spring here. It's just wound up metal. So it fits very snug. So if you decide to get these, don't wrench them down too tight if you want them to fold to the back. Now, on the front, I have a normal mil-spec Rhino mount. I have that for a future investment when I get night vision. I just get it out of the way. Why not get it out of the way right now? I don't necessarily need a Wilcox mount right now. It's a little pricey for you guys that might want to get the Rhino mounts. This was like 20 bucks, 30 bucks, and the Wilcox mounts a little over $100. You do get a little bit more features to adjust it, but again, if you don't really need it, don't buy it, right? So it came with the normal chin strap that they have. It's magnetic buckle. I have pros and cons about it. For me, if you tighten down the chin straps all the way, then you'll notice that the buckle kind of gets in the way of your good cheek well. So something to think about. So the counterweight, don't necessarily need it, which is why I didn't have these wrenched down yet, because I don't have night vision, so I can take it off whenever I want. Granted, I know I can take the weights out, but that's just what I'm doing for now. I also have a light back here. Now, in the civilian sector, you don't necessarily need a light if you're not planning on letting people know that you're marked color or you're shooting with other people, right? So the indicator light here is kind of pointless in the civilian sector if you're not shooting with somebody when you need to at night, or if you're shooting with someone that doesn't have night vision, right? So some of these, not this one specifically, but go IR. IR is, infrared, so MVGs can see them under night, but you can't see them with your normal eyes. So for the most part, these indicators are kind of pointless. Now, if you have other shooters in the family and you discovered a plan where, like, hey, you're in the main bedroom and I'm in this room, and we're both gonna get our guns and aim at the front door wherever the break-in's coming, I'm gonna put on this light and let you know, hey, don't shoot me, I'm the good guy, kind of thing. That's all the indicator's for, and that's why I have it. I have it to let anybody in my home know, hey, green light, that's me. So also, I do shoot with other people sometimes, and not necessarily everybody has MVG, so it'd be good to have one of these lights in that case, and that's why I have my own indicator light here. Now, this is green light, stays on, or it has a strobe feature. So those are the only two lights, or two features I have on it. Now, going on to the comm system, I've talked about these for the Iron Gias, cheapo type Health 4 knockoffs essentially. They work fine. They claim up to 125 hours of battery life. Haven't really put them through that test yet. I haven't had them on that long, but they have a swivel mount for the mic. The mic sounds good. The audio sounds good as well. It's not the best, but it's good. So standard NATO plug, can get adapters to attach it to any kind of radio. And then I just have our easy patch, and then American flag patch. Again, you can put whatever you want on it. I don't have a mesh cover. I feel like it's kind of pointless for the point of camouflage, because again, hydro dipped into multi-cam pattern, so I don't need a mesh helmet. Now, it would prevent scratches in a sense. I'm not too worried about that, because at that point, then I can get a mesh cover. It starts getting too scratched up. So that's what I do. Also, for the counterweight here, they usually come with, let's see here, open it up for you guys. So they come with some lead pockets here, some lead plates, or some steel plates, whatever it is. And they're decently heavy. I brought my wires through here as well, so it's kind of more structured, and it has a cleaner look from here to here. Not just a random cable hanging out loosey-goosey. So I like that a lot better. Now that's my helmet setup, and that's kind of a gist of how and why I have my helmet set up the way I do. Now I will eventually try to add a light to this M-Log rail, a white light, in case I don't have one in my pocket. I can just throw on my helmet and see what I need to see. I do, again, plan on getting NVGs at some point, so I have them out already. I might get an IR light at that point. Again, kind of pointless unless you're shooting with somebody else that has night vision. So, something to keep in mind. But at minimum, I would say get some ear pro with it. Get an adapter for your comms or your ear protection. Some sort of adapter here. And a counterweight if you plan on using night vision. Because once you get night vision, the helmet wants to go this way. So if you're constantly wearing it, you're going to have to constantly push it up. So counterweight helps you balance that helmet out. So hopefully this video was informational for you guys. If I left something out, if you want me to elaborate on something, let me know down below. As always, don't forget to like this video and share with your friends if you think it's going to be helpful for them. And I'll see you guys in the next video.